Guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Spill Sesh. As you guys know, Shane Dawson released his series today that started off episode 1, The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star. Wow, it was an hour long, guys. I had to take notes because I knew that the tea was going to be hot in this video. And let me tell you guys, Shane and Jeffree did not disappoint. They came through and gave us some serious tea. I thought that the first episode might be a little bit tame and we were just going to kind of get a little background as to what the series is going to be about. And that was true. We did get confirmation that Shane is coming out with a makeup line, not just a palette. That is what he said at the beginning of the video. So I'm thinking we're getting multiple products here, which is going to be very exciting. As we saw from the preview, there seemed to be a pig theme because that's basically his whole aesthetic, honestly. And let me tell you guys, we dove right into it. We talked about Dramageddon 1 right off of the bat with this episode. I mean, Jeffree was talking about how hurt he felt in this episode about some of the things that Manny and Gabriel and Laura had said to him. He felt like he had gone through a breakup, but he is over it now, ready to move on. We talked about it multiple times in this video, but guys, most importantly, we need to get to the real nitty gritty, the tea here, and then we're going to talk about how I feel about everything and some things you might have missed. So, number one, the tea that I really was just so beyond taken aback by was yesterday when I did the Dolan Twin video. We talked about the text message that was brought up during Dramageddon 2 when Jeffree Star texted James Charles saying that Grayson was going to be on camera. Now, in that text message, Jeffree also made it clear that there were some other people as well that were going to basically come out and share their story about what happened to them and James Charles. So the other two that were mentioned were Zach, as well as Sam from Seattle, we know very well, and Cameron. So a lot of people, when this came out, were like, who is Cameron? What is going on? And let me tell you guys, we know who Cameron is, and I'll tell you, it's Cameron Dallas. Guys, when I say my jaw hit the floor, it's still on the floor. I don't know how I'm talking right now and able to tell you guys this story, but oh my gosh, it's like they unintentionally gave us this puzzle piece that I don't know if it was intentional or what, if we are just putting the puzzle pieces together because we have all these receipts. Oh my gosh, guys. Let me tell you, the puzzle fits so well. And apparently there is some truth to some of this because, you know, James Charles has actually tweeted at Cameron Dallas a couple of times, especially to this one not so appropriate tweet that Cameron tweeted out, and then James just inserted himself into the situation. And in another situation, James had tweeted, oh my god, Cameron Dallas was just live on IG and he randomly invited me to broadcast with him. I'm so shook right now, my actual daddy. So we know the interest was there. I mean, like, come on, how could it not be? But what other Cameron? And specifically in the video, okay, guys? Specifically in the video, it is when Shane goes to Jeffree's hotel room and they are sitting in the room and somebody is calling Nick's phone and says, oh, it's Cameron. And Shane Dawson is like, Cameron Dallas? And Jeffree decides to give us a little tea. Jeffree goes, says an influencer's name, and it says influencer's name, and says, try to him. I think Cameron said no. I can't remember. You guys. So this was all before the Coachella situation, before James went down in his Tati drama. So this is just Jeffree joking around, playing around. Well, let me tell you, when all this stuff was going down with James, he must have got the clarification because he put it in this text message right here. And now we are finally getting the answers that we have been waiting for. And I truly cannot tell you guys, this is so crazy. And we are only on episode 1. Now, this was some tea, but there was also some shade thrown, not only at James Charles, but at Jaclyn Hill. I mean, let's get real, guys. There was shade thrown all around this video. This whole thing was shady. Shady. So basically in this video, Shane and Jeffree are sitting and they're kind of talking about Morphe and how people have collabed together and all this stuff. And Jeffree is like naming the people that work with Morphe. He has James Charles, Jaclyn Hill, and Shane is like, we like them? And Jeffree says, today. You guys, in the present tense, not anymore. Let me tell you that. I mean, to say that aged perfectly is an understatement. It's as if they knew. I cannot tell you how crazy it is to me that somewhere in the universe, Jeffree felt as though something was going to go down. I truly can't. So yeah, he said we like them today. Oh my gosh. Now, I mean, just to get into a lot of the stuff that was in this video, aside from those two big points, I mean, we're hearing Jeffree talk about how, you know, he isn't one to have an attitude or an ego, and he still looks around and thinks, you know, this could all end, this could go away tomorrow, which truthfully, that is one of the best mindsets to have because it keeps you humble, grounded, and down to earth, and appreciative, most of all, of everything that you have around you. And I just felt like that was major shade towards James Charles, maybe unintentionally, but James has such an ego, and I feel like Jeffree was keeping those feelings to himself all throughout their friendship, and then when the Tati drama came out, it was finally Jeffree's chance to, you know, say, you have an ego, you need to get checked, you need to simmer down, you're young, you need to learn. And that's exactly what Jeffree and Tati were trying to teach James, that you cannot go for these guys just because you are famous. You can't get everything that you want all of a sudden now. Some things aren't guaranteed, and even your lifestyle right now, that's not guaranteed either. It could all go away tomorrow. And that was really the point of James really, you know, getting all this backlash, losing the subscribers. It was supposed to be a lesson to him that, you know, this is all not permanent. Things like this don't stick. You have to work hard. You have to be appreciative. You can't just be entitled. You can't act that way. It's not how it works. And I really do feel like everything we're seeing now is like what fueled Jeffree to say what he said during Dramageddon 2 with James. Everything he said, I don't think Jeffree makes things up. I think he can exaggerate, but I don't think he makes things up. Another thing is, I don't know if you guys saw this, but I literally put it in my notes that around 49 minutes into the video, Shane is walking through the Morphe store and he is like looking at all these products. He's like, these are my competition now, Jaclyn, watch your back. And all I could think was, well, now we know who put the fuzzy little hairs in those lipsticks. I'm kidding, guys. But I just thought it was really funny that they were coming for all these people that later on ended up getting canceled right after they filmed this entire series, or at least this part of the series. So we did not see any of the Dolan twins in this episode. We didn't even see them in the preview for next week. So let me know what you guys think that is about. I mean, my video yesterday was really just theories and things that could possibly be discussed, but you know, I'm not sure 100% what's going to be in the video. We didn't see anything related to that. We saw coming up that Jeffree is talking about working with Sisters Apparel, and we all know how that ended. So we're gonna see how everything plays out, everything from this past year. It just is so crazy to me, the things that occurred and the things that we are going to be hearing. I mean, Shane was definitely out of his element a lot, and I certainly would be too. That was a crazy experience, something that, you know, not a lot of people ever get to experience. I mean, we talked about the fact that everybody on his team was aware of everything that was going on. They were all wearing Jeffree Star clothing. But I truly think that Jeffree is really in this to help Shane, vice versa. They are really good friends. And this series together, they are really gonna take it over. So let me know what you guys think about the series, what you thought about today's episode in the comments down below. Let me know if I missed something. I mean, oh my gosh, guys, let's just have like an open discussion in the comments down below because this is so crazy and it's only episode 1. But I hope you guys liked today's video and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.